Bonjour! So today I'm going to be telling you about the things that I'm using in order to teach myself French. I do have 5 years of Spanish under my belt, but as my Spanish teachers can attest, I don't know very much of it. I'm basically starting from ground zero. From the end of January into February, I was using Fluent U. This application basically uses YouTube videos and commercials in order to help teach you the language. The only downside is that they don't have an intermediate level, so once you finish the beginner's course, you're just kind of thrown to the wolves, told to fend for yourself, and you self-guide your learning. I haven't been using that as much frequently now that I've finished the beginner course, but what I have been using very frequently is Memrise. Memrise is an app very similar to Duolingo, however, I found that it's structured a bit more logically, and if you get the pro version, you can listen to native speakers speak, which that helps because you're able to see how they are forming the words, so that helps with your pronunciation. The best app for helping you learn your language right now, it's supplemental, of course, to something like Memrise or Babbel or Fluent U or whatever it is that you're using as your main source of language learning. The best supplement to that is this app called Tandem. This is not a sponsored video. I only have 7 subscribers. It's a really, really cool app because it's free and you connect with other language learners. Somebody who speaks the language that you're trying to learn fluently and wants to learn how to speak your language, you get paired up with them, or you pick out who you want to talk to, and you practice. You can send corrections, and it's all very intuitive as far as the app is concerned. You can also make video calls and voice calls, as well as you can send voice texts too, so that's really, really helpful in being able to understand. So after I finished Fluent U, I decided to get a tutor. So I went to Verbling and I picked out a tutor, and I've been meeting with him about once a week, and will continue to meet with him once a week until I think I scheduled my last one for the beginning of July. So the great thing about doing that is they have experience teaching their language as a foreign language, which is incredibly helpful. Between Tandem and Verbling, those have been the most productive ways for me to learn French over the past few months, just because, I don't know, I feel like I'm learning it a lot more quickly and I have a better grasp on the pronunciation than I've ever had of Spanish in over 5 years. The next thing that I've been doing or using to help me learn French, I've been volunteering with Alliance Française de Milwaukee. It's really cool because it has a library like with kids books, it has a library with adult books, DVDs. Volunteering with them, I got to learn a little bit more about French culture, as well as to meet other people who are learning French. I can set up times with people in my city who are learning French, and we can just study together. I haven't done that part yet, but as soon as school's done, that's what's happening. I also did check out this book from their library. It's The Giving Tree, except for it's in French. And it's been really helpful for me to learn past tense, which is something I had been struggling with even with Fluent U, and it has given me a better grasp on the tenses in general. Still not great at it, getting better, progressing every day, but this was really what kind of started that all. And last but not least, this is my favorite thing to use for learning French. It's this TV show called Extra, and it was designed for language learning. They also have a German version and a Spanish version. The episodes are about 25 minutes each, and they're ridiculous, but they're fun. It's kind of like Friends, but not. If you look down in the description, I'm going to link to a couple different videos and different resources that I've found really helpful. So if you're trying to learn French, they should help you a lot. And so I'm gonna link all of that down there below for you. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please let me know. And what do you think? Have you tried using any of these apps or methods for learning a language? And if so, have they helped you? Or what are your thoughts on that? I would love for you guys to leave your comments down below. As always, thank you for watching, and please, please, please don't forget to give me a like and subscribe if you liked any of this. And even if you don't, just be nice, you know, quid pro quo. I'll give you a like, you give me a like. It'll be great. Anyway, see you guys next week.